Welcome to another episode of the earliest episode ever of Two Ales and Hockey Tales with Wally. And today I'm so excited to have on again a middle-aged man from Cincinnati, Ohio. I have no notes written down, but he is at the Spengler Cup in Davos, Switzerland, and is the kit guy, or what's it called in German? Betreuer.
Betrayal.
Betreuer in Deutschland mit the
Oh,
Straubing
how's it
Tigers.
going?
No
I
shit!
can't,
Look at you! I know you.
can't
Hi,
hear you.
Robert.
Let me put the headphones in.
Robert, what are you doing there?
I'm with the Tigers this week. We're doing a little behind the scenes talk
Shut the
for
front
the
door.
channel.
I was in the
Yeah,
middle of
dude.
my intro.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
How
Surprise.
are you?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm good. I saw the thing on YouTube there where you sent out the chocolate storm in Manchester. That's cool.
Yeah, we went back to Manchester, actually.
You're still grinding, eh?
Yeah, did a second trip. The Manchester Storm and the Straubing Tigers, two of the teams that I've circled back to. Special class.
What a weird world that I'm talking to Moose right now, and you're right here. What the hell is going on?
I'll let you get back to it, but I hope you're doing well.
I hope you're doing well, sir. Nice to see you. And this is another episode of Two Ales and Hockey Tales with Moose and Wally.
Hey, listen, I always have people showing up. Cody dropping in on us one time with old Lance dropping in there. Now we got Robert dropping in.
What a weird world, eh?
Hey, shed guys, man. The shed world is giant and small.
It is a weird world because if you don't know about it, you don't know about it.
Yeah, but if you know about it, you know everybody.
Mm-hmm. Then you're in the family. Then you're in the community, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
You were making an electric interview or introduction there. I appreciate it, buddy.
I was in the middle of it. I was hot and bothered, and then all of a sudden I saw someone I knew and I got sidetracked, eh?
Yeah, he saw it. I told him you were getting ready to buzz in with me here. He came down the hall with a big smile. I was like, okay, we got to get him in here.
Oh, that's well, dude, he put out a thing on YouTube showing the chocolate storm in Manchester, England from the ice level. And I had a whole bunch of people saying, "Have you seen this?" And I was like, "No, I have not."
Yeah, his content is awesome. He does a great job.
He must know the algorithms, eh? I don't think I know the algorithms. I
No,
don't know how
I
I don't
don't
know how
know.
to get it out there for the people because I just do it for fun and I don't know about the algorithms, but he must know because he is all over the YouTube thing.
Yeah. It's crazy because like a year ago he was visiting us in Straubing. He's like, "This is my last hurrah before a desk job," and blah blah blah. And now he's gone on to like a year of content videos and been over here 5 times, left, right, center, all around, up, down, everywhere.
Isn't it nice when people show what's going on in the
Hey,
European hockey world? Holy moly, has he got to sharpen skates now?
Hey, sorry, my GM was walking by and asking me a question.
Well, you got to talk to the GM when he asks you questions, right?
Yeah.
You can't brush. If you want to keep a job, you can't brush him off.
Yeah, Andy learned that. Andy learned that when he was on with us. Oh shit, guys, my GM's here. I gotta go. Right.
So the boys are walking right out behind you there. So are they going out for a pregame skate?
We're kind of all around here. They're doing some interviews and whatnot. But yeah, with the optional pregame skate that's kind of wrapping up about now.
How many guys are taking the option on an optional skate? Because I know I would.
I would say we had about 10, 12 guys skate.
And you guys play Canada today?
Yeah, we played Team Canada tonight at 8:15 our time. Yeah. We lost. I think we lost 5-0 last night, but I would say the score doesn't depict the outcome, like of what actually happened. We definitely had played in 2 periods.
I didn't. I don't have the TSN thing anymore, but I was trying to watch, and I had people watching for me, and they said you were right in it till the third, and then kind of fell apart.
Just ran out of gas. You know what? Like it's high altitude. They are a step up in the league, but I think we can swing with the best of them when we can. We're proving it when you do that. Yeah, we talked a couple of goals earlier. I think they have a different game. Their goalie definitely played on his head. I mean,
on his head? He stood on his head.
Stood on his head. You know what I'm saying? He stood on his head, and we just had a great game and couple times missing the net. It didn't swing our way early, and that's hockey.
Yeah, it happens. Well, the Kincardine Canucks went 2-0 yesterday, just in case you're wondering, in Silver Stick. We won 4-0, and then we played the big rival, Port Elgin, just down the road, in a packed barn at home, and it was 1-1 in the third, and then my fella Touter, my captain, just wheeled around the corners, made everybody chase him around, and then dished it out front, tapped her in. We won 3-1, and it was exciting, you know?
Yeah, yeah, hey, that's good. That's probably the most exciting hockey there is when they're kids.
Oh man, when you're playing in a packed barn in your hometown in front of all your family and friends, and everybody comes out to support the kids I've coached in the years past, they were all there, and it was pretty neat. But anywho, sounds like we might have a bye to the semifinals now, which I kind of don't want. I kind of want to play in the quarterfinals just to
Just to stay
freshen up.
hot.
Yeah, freshen up a bit. I don't need 2 days off in the middle of a tournament, you know?
Yeah, yeah. You just looking to get hot, stay hot.
Yeah, so you guys are playing Team Canada later, and I checked out the roster. They do have a confirmed shed guy that I still haven't had on, Josh Juris. He has
Okay.
won, they say he's won like more trophies in Europe than like anybody.
I'd have to take a look at his elite prospects then. I'm not for sure. But I did make it over to Canada's locker room this morning to chat with equipment guys, like equipment guys do.
Yeah, you do.
Uh, and then got to meet Jumbo Joe Ford, which is pretty cool.
Was that
So
you
who I
that
spent,
sent the picture with you and
yeah,
Jumbo?
yeah. And then I think Andy sent his in too because he was here last year. I'm
Right,
not going to
because
not say
I
hi to
was
Jumbo.
I checked my phone at
Thank you,
quarter to
thank you.
6 when I woke up and I saw the pictures of Jumbo and people, and I was like, Maxie, are we doing this today or what? Because you're playing Team Canada. Then you're like, I got 10 minutes. I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
let's do it
yeah,
now.
yeah. You're right. I was like, in 10 minutes, I can get a 20 and I'm here. You're right. I got to squeeze it in. And you were making jokes about middle-aged man. It's the 40th birthday right now. So we're having a fucking blast in Spengler Cup for the birthday.
Whose birthday is it?
Mine, 40 right now. Today.
Today?
Right now.
And you're in the shed on your 40th birthday.
In the shed at Spengler Cup on my
And
40th
meeting
birthday.
Jumbo Joe. Like you're living
Yeah.
life, eh?
Yeah. The wife, the wife and the little guy are here on the trip. So we have a
Just
nice
a guy
mountain.
from Cincinnati, Ohio running amok, eh?
You know, exactly, man. In 21 years of hockey, been waiting for years to come to Spengler. So here we are.
Isn't it neat though that our little group chat of equipment guys, that Andy was at the Spengler Cup a year ago and now you're there? Like you guys are really
Yeah,
doing things in hockey, eh?
yeah, yeah, we are. And it's a blast. It's fun to be a part of it.
Quite the video you sent me there showing me where your locker room is to that barn. Like that's quite the barn that they're playing in.
Yeah, they call it the Cathedral for a reason. And
It,
it's a
it
church.
it's something.
Sometimes it was hard yesterday to get, game day routine, game day routine. So you're doing that so much, you got your head down. Every once in a while, you got to stop, look up, and see where you are.
I totally agree with you though. It was when I played, I didn't appreciate what I was doing. I didn't appreciate how many fans were watching me play hockey.
Yeah,
And then you think about some of the memories and like winning in Germany and Munich in that Olympic stadium and how many people
yeah,
were there. Like I didn't appreciate it while I was doing it. You know, I'm like, this is
yeah.
really cool. We won.
Yeah, like it was to me, it was like, oh, it's just a game day. It's a game day. It's a game day. Well, it's a game day at the Spengler Cup in a wooden, a log cabin of an arena, 9,000 seat arena, packed. People pay $150 a ticket per game to come to this. And I'm
Right.
sitting here, not only I'm doing it for free, I'm paid to stand front row.
Well, you're on the bench. You're in it.
Yeah, like front row, like in the mix.
I didn't have the game yesterday because I wanted to watch it so I could talk to you about it. But I did have the Shed family watching and looking for a picture for you. And somebody was like, "Is he the big tall dude with tattoos on his legs on the bench?" So
Yeah.
are you the door opener guy?
No, I don't. I stand near the door, but I was not working the door, and I don't normally stand that close. But that was kind of like I'm at the Spengler Cup. I want to kind of really soak this in and enjoy it. But yeah,
Right.
I am a goof, and I like to wear shorts every game. And so yeah, I was probably the only person in the stadium yesterday in shorts. And so
Yeah.
I think they thought I was funny, zoomed in on my legs, and it had a full zoom out and everything. I was watching out the corner of my eye at the scoreboard, trying not to laugh.
Well, people probably think I'm crazy around here because I was the
Don't
only
touch it. Don't
person
touch
in the
it.
I was probably the only person in the barn with Crocs on yesterday.
Sorry, man. You know how it is. People are coming left and right.
Who's walking by you now? I was just telling you that I was the only person in the arena yesterday wearing Crocs and my feet were
Yeah,
cold.
bro, that's the same thing. I normally wear flip flops until they made a rule that we have to wear closed-toed shoes because of insurance. So I was the same way.
Actually, they like
Yeah.
for
Somebody got stuck
insurance
on.
purposes, it's like them telling you
Yeah,
to wear a mouth guard. What a
yeah,
stupid joke
exactly.
that
Yeah,
is.
but somebody did like almost lose their toe here in Germany a few years ago, and I think it just kind of stems from that.
Yeah, once one person gets injured, then everybody has to have no fun. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, but no comment, but you're right.
Okay, I'll move on.
No. I mean,
Do you know that everybody in this small
yeah,
town thinks I'm crazy because I wear Crocs to every game and then I go
yeah,
out
I
and put,
believe it.
like
Yeah,
everybody has their thing before games and me coaching,
yeah,
I put my own net on. I go out
yeah.
like as the Zamboni's ending and I put my net on and I put the pegs in and I make sure it's all ready for my Link who has 13
All
shutouts
time.
now. And I walk out there in Crocs and almost fall down every time, but I think it's fun.
Yeah. Got to keep those knees bent, low center of gravity. Yeah, I wear shorts. I wear shorts every game. People actually laugh when they see me walk around town and I'm in real clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not short. He's not shorts right now.
I think it's pretty neat though that I posted that I was going to be coming to the Spengler Cup, and I always wanted to go to the Spengler Cup, and now I feel like I'm there, by knowing you. But then when I said that I was going to chat with someone there, someone's like, "Are you talking to Moose?" And I was like, "I am," and they're like, "I'm in Davos too," and I'm like, "Well, let's talk hockey."
Who else is here?
His name's Lucas. He's a fan.
Okay.
I think I'm going to
Okay.
talk to him.
Okay. Okay.
It could be
Yeah. Like,
today. It could be tomorrow. Who knows what's going to happen?
he was on the Spengler Cup, like Instagram. They interviewed him. He said, "Hey, watch out for the Tigers. They're going to make a run."
So you guys lost to Davos yesterday. You play Canada
Yeah.
today, which is basically usually it's like the best imports in Switzerland, right? Or it's basically all the imports in Switzerland, and then they
It seems like
fill it
we got
up
a
with
lot
some
of,
AHL guys and shit, right?
yeah, it seems like we got quite a few American League guys this year.
Is it? Some young
Yeah,
pups?
yeah, but they looked good the other night against Davos.
Right. So what's on the agenda today? What do you have to do at the Spengler Cup today other than play hockey?
I got one pair of skates left to sharpen, then we're gonna set up the locker room, and then have a nice little team lunch, and that's great. All of our families get to come to lunch. And then I think just me and my wife and little guy are gonna kind of cruise around town and check it out a little bit, and maybe take the little guy on the ODR.
You don't need a pregame nap as an equipment manager, do you?
I mean, I really enjoy them, especially on road games. But I'm making an exception this trip.
Right, because the family's there and you're in Davos, and it looks pretty spectacular there, doesn't it?
Bingo, it's wild.
I I remember watching it on TSN as a kid, and they show the families out playing on the outdoor rink, and then there'd
Yeah,
be like horseback
yeah.
wagons driving
Well,
people around.
the wife and little guy yesterday went out with the other wives, some of the other wives and kids, and did like the horse sled, like up in the mountains, and the horse pulls the sleigh.
Yeah, so you guys
Blast
are
them.
living, you could say.
Oh yeah. This is living the dream, man.
That's really cool. So you want your small world thing. I don't know if we've ever talked about this. The reason I went to Germany was the Straubing Tigers. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
So Bill True was the import for the Landsuit Cannibals. He played
I
four.
know Billy True. I know Billy.
Right, I know he's a legend there. He
Yeah.
played four
Oh,
games for Landsuit, waiting for his German
okay.
pass to come in. And then his German pass comes in. So then he's going to the Straubing Tigers to play in the DL because they had just won the second league. And
Yeah.
they're like, okay, now we need a new import. And then they asked Brandon Dietrich, their star player that played for the Elmira Sure Kings, if he knew anybody. And he was like, well, I know Wally and I want him to be my right winger. And I was like, okay, I'll come to Landsuit and play with you. And it was because Billy True got his German passport and went to the Straubing Tigers. So maybe it is a small world that you're at the Spengler Cup right now.
Billy's got his jersey in the rafters in Straubing.
Well, he should. He was there forever. And he
Yeah,
was a great guy.
yeah. He's the best. He still lives around town and is coaching. like running the youth hockey over in Englishtown.
You know Kansi, right?
Canzanella was on my first team with the Cincinnati Mighty Ducks 21 years ago.
So
And
hit
the last time I saw Kansi was at Billy True's jersey retirement.
and the last time I saw him, I think, or no, it wasn't last time. I went to his place in Straubing and hung out with him for a night. But before
I
that,
remember that story.
when I went to Landsuit and I was just on the team, it was the first week. They're like, okay, we're going to Oktoberfest. And I was like, we're going to Oktoberfest my first week in Germany. And I'm like, well, I'm going to let you guys know exactly what I'm about. And I did. And Kansi was there with Bill True, and he was the guy that had just got his German pass and why I was there. And we put in a shift, and then I did not sleep at the GM's that night where I was staying. I stayed at a teammate's because it was a
Smart.
because it was a Mittwoch.
Yeah,
And
smart.
we
Yeah,
ich spielen on Freitag, oder?
definitely. You definitely can't come home Wednesday drunk if you got to play on Friday. That's for sure.
Especially your first week at Germany.
That's 100%. But that's the way Germany is still.
But I did, and we won and had fun.
Yeah, and you know what? That just shows how small the world of hockey is, and the domino effect of one guy, and all of a sudden you got a job.
I find it very strange that I one of my goals in my career was to be in a video game, because I loved playing like NHL 94 when I was growing up as a kid. I just wanted to be in a video game. And it's weird for me that the last few teams I played on all were in video games, but after I played for them. Sunderjyski went to the Champions League the year after I played for them because we won it. The Cardiff Devils went to the Champions League and were in the video games. And it's like, so I get to play with all my friends, but not myself, you know?
Yeah, great player.
What are you going to do, eh?
Yeah.
And now the Western Michigan Broncos are a wagon too. And it's like all the places I played now, all those teams are awesome now. And it's pretty cool for me to see, but I just wanted to be in a video game.
I feel like on the Finnish team that's here at Spengler Cup, there's a Western Michigan guy on the team.
Shut your front door.
That might be from the St. Louis area. So I was like, oh, I think he's from St. Louis area. So I was like, maybe I need to track this guy down and see if he knows the that deal.
He's on the Finnish team?
Yeah. I think he's on the Finnish team here. Yeah.
Well, he'll know Lavecchio, you know?
Yeah. Well, that's it. If he's from St. Louis, that's what's like, okay, this guy's from Missouri. He's got to know Jeff.
Isn't it a weird little community we've started in the shed?
Yeah, it's crazy. Look at the eating prospects for a week before I came here to see who I might know.
Oh, when you check out rosters and you're like, oh, there's a shed guy. Oh, there he is. Every time you play against the shed guy, you should totally get a selfie with him and send it to me, okay?
Hey, that's why I think I had Robert crash the introduction to it. Had to make sure he got to say hi to the shed.
But speaking of Jumbo Joe, I have heard or know that he is a shed guy. Not from the stories on TSN and all the NHL stuff. Was when I was playing in Bietigheim, one of the guys that like taught me how to hockey, Greg Schmidt, who I just saw is getting invited back to the South Carolina Stingrays for like a thing decades later because he won the championship there. And then we won together too. And he taught me how to win and what it took. But when we were in Bietigheim, him and I believe it was his in-laws raved of Jumbo Joe and how they knew him and they had met him in Switzerland. He was just the nicest guy and would do anything. And I'm like, sounds like a shed guy. And then I see a picture of you today when I wake up at 5:30 in the morning and I think, am I talking to you today? And then I see you at the picture with Jumbo Joe and I'm like, yeah, we all know each other.
He would fit right in. Like he was so nice, gave 10 minutes of his time and chatting. Just, like it's not that much older than me, but he came into the league a little ahead of me starting hockey. So it's just somebody I've watched for a long time.
Didn't we all watch him?
Yeah, exactly. So it was a lot of fun. He's just so nice. And I even told him 20 times, I'm so sorry. Can I bug you? Can I take a picture? I'm so sorry. I never
Yeah,
do
can
this.
I please take a selfie with you? It's like
Yeah,
me with my under 13 kids. I'm like, can I please take a selfie with you? And they're like, sure.
he's like, I always try to treat hockey players like they're just other guys because you are. We're all just other boys, and we're all just one side of the business or the other, and got the same goal in the end, right? So we're all kind of here for the same reason. So I try to treat them like other people. But sometimes when you see somebody like that, you just go, "Oh, wow."
Isn't it weird? Like
Yeah.
how like a little boy you can feel. It was like when I skated
Well,
with
20
O'Reilly
years
with my
old.
son, or
Yeah.
when it was just me and him out on the ice and I'm working with him one on one. And I felt like a little boy, and he was 5 years younger than me, and he's just a hockey player from a town around me, and we're out there working together, and I felt like a little boy.
Yeah, that's exactly how I was. I was like 40 years old. And I'm like, man, I'm just right back to 20. So,
Mm.
hey, Wally, I hate to cut this short, but it is time to go get the locker room set up as the guys are leaving here.
So you guys have to play Team Canada today.
We do have to play Team Canada today, so we will be on TSN tonight. So hopefully you can find a link or find somebody with a link.
Well, hopefully you drive around on horses and do all the things that the Spengler Cup
Yeah,
wants. I'm glad you made time for me. Thank you.
yeah,
That's what this is all about, is that guys will make time for me in their busy schedules. And you're at the Spengler Cup talking to me right now and about ready to sharpen skates and set up a room to play Team Canada. That's pretty fucking neat, isn't it?
yeah. That's it's pretty wild. It's pretty wild time.
Okay.
So
Well,
yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you for thinking about me. Thank you for having me.
oh,
Sorry I couldn't give you more time.
oh, dude, I understand. There's only so much time in a day, and you got to go when you can go, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll get the group together here when we can.
Yeah.
We did see the
And
Canadians.
it is pretty neat what you guys are all doing in the hockey world. And you know what? I have the body to be an equipment manager. I got the right attitude, you know. It's just something I haven't dabbled into. I don't know how to sharpen skates, but it seems like you
We
guys
could,
are
we
all
could,
doing well that are doing it.
we could definitely teach you how to schleifen Schlittschuhe.
Ah, les Schlittschuhes. What's
All right,
fun?
man. All right,
Okay,
buddy.
last story though is I got my
Yeah.
guy um from episode 115 who Buenos for the boys, where we got a whole bunch of Buenos thrown on the ice in Cardiff. Evan, every time my defenseman, he takes slap shots. He takes a lot of slap shots in under 13. And every time he takes a slap shot when I'm coaching in the forwards, and he's a defenseman, every time he's gonna take a slap shot, I yell, slap shot! And the boys love it. And he takes a slap shot every time.
That's perfect. He gets the assignment.
And he keeps taking slap shots and they keep going by the net and almost going in, or sometimes they do. But man, watching under 13s take slap shots and love hockey is hilarious. And then when you yell slap shot every time the guy takes a slap shot, it's pretty funny, right?
That's why we love the game, man. That's the reason why we love the game. Those little fun things.
It's supposed to be fun, and I hope you guys have fun playing Team Canada today. And I hope the
Yeah.
Kikartan Canucks smash everybody. And I don't know if I want to buy to the semifinals, but we'll take it if we earned it, right?
Yeah. 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 Hey, like you said, you want to stay on a roll. The might not be good for your team.
Okay, well, you have fun in Davos and don't do anything I
Oh,
wouldn't do, eh?
ooh, buddy, that's a big list. That's a short list, maybe.
Well, we're not sure what that means.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
if the
Awesome.
fellas need a little bump before the game, you know, just make sure you do a belly flop in the pool, okay?
We'll find a way to find a shed boost.
Under 13s love belly flops, and you know what? I bet you the Straubing Tigers would love Moose doing a belly flop if you can mix one in,
Maybe right into the snow.
right?
Yeah,
Do it.
yeah.
Do
Yeah.
it.
We'll see
I'm
how it
sure.
shakes out, buddy.
Hey, if you guys are going to be Canada today, somebody's got to do something different than normal. And
I'll
if
do
it's
it,
if
buddy.
it's you doing a belly flop into the snow and then getting in a sauna and heating up, that's cool too, right?
Yeah, I'll do what it takes.
I know you will. And that's why you're
Awesome.
shed guy. And this has
Yeah.
been another episode of Two L's and Hockey Tales in Davos, Switzerland with Maxie and Wally.
Thanks for having me.